A young man named Tariq arrives at the pyramid construction site in Giza for the first time. He has been sent from a far-off village to work as a laborer. The heat is intense, the noise from workers and tools is loud, and the size of the pyramids makes him feel small. He feels nervous and out of place. Older workers look at him without speaking. A tall foreman with a cold stare points him toward the stone line. While carrying blocks, Tariq notices a strange stone partly buried in the sand with markings that don't match the others. He pauses, curious, but the foreman's shout pulls him back. That night, he can't stop thinking about the strange symbols. The story starts here, through the eyes of a boy who doesn't yet know what he's about to uncover. Late at night, while others sleep, Tariq sneaks out with a small torch. He returns to the stone with the strange symbols. As he brushes off the sand, he finds a small crack beneath it. He digs quietly and uncovers a narrow tunnel. Suddenly, he hears footsteps and hides. A guard passes nearby but doesn't see him. Once it's clear, Tariq slips into the tunnel. It's dark and cold inside, and the air smells old. He moves forward carefully, touching the walls. He finds more symbols glowing faintly in the torchlight. He wonders who carved them and why they're hidden. The tunnel twists and drops slightly. He hears a soft whisper, like a breath, but no one is there. His heart races. Should he go back? Or is something calling him forward? A sudden sandstorm above ground gives Tariq the chance to return to the tunnel without being noticed. Inside, the air is thicker now. He finds a hidden room covered in colorful paintings. Scenes of workers, gods, and stars stretch across the walls. In the center sits a wooden box covered in dust. He opens it and finds an old scroll sealed with wax. The symbols on it match the ones on the strange stone. He tries to read it but can only understand a few words. Name lost. Voice buried. Memory trapped. As he reads, he hears soft footsteps behind him. He turns quickly. No one. But a chill runs down his spine. The torch flickers. Something is here with him. He holds the scroll tighter, his hands shaking. He didn't come here just to discover history. Something older has been waiting. The torchlight fades, and Tariq finds himself face to face with a ghostly figure. The man wears a builder's robe and has tired eyes. He speaks without moving his lips. His voice fills the chamber like wind. He says he was once the chief architect of the pyramid but was erased from history by the king who feared his knowledge. His name was removed, his family forgotten. Now his soul is trapped until someone remembers him. He asks Tariq to complete a final message on the wall, so his truth can be known. Tariq wants to help but is afraid. What if he's caught? What if the spirit never leaves him? The builder begs him, saying, one truth can break 1,000 lies. The torch burns low. Tariq must decide before the dark takes over. He promises to try. The builder steps back and fades like smoke, leaving Tariq alone, heart-pounding, with a mission. Before sunrise, Tariq returns to the stone line. The wind is quiet, but time is short. He finds the wall the builder showed him and begins to carve the missing symbols with a small chisel he hid. Every sound feels loud in the stillness. He keeps looking over his shoulder. If someone sees him, he could be punished or worse. But he keeps working. His hands bleed, his arms shake, but he doesn't stop. As the final line is finished, the sky begins to brighten. A soft breeze touches his face, and for a moment, everything is still. The carved stone glows faintly, then fades. Tariq feels a strange peace inside. The builder is free. He walks back to his spot among the workers just as the morning whistle blows. No one notices him. But something in him has changed. He knows a secret that will never be written in scrolls or spoken aloud. A story hidden in stone, waiting for the right eyes to see.